Anyway, speaking of competition, the world AEW champion had some, because up next was Jon Moxley against Lee Moriarty. And again, I guess this is how that the young folks these days, the modern generation, thinks that you elevate a talent instead of how you make your world champion look like a putz. But Moxley obviously won, and it took way too long, and it was very competitive. So have we seen Lee Moriarty win a singles match on television ever? Ever?
I don't believe so, but I could be wrong.
Have we seen Lee Moriarty have a singles match on television ever?
I don't think so, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong.
His first one was with the world champion, and he took him about 10 minutes, and it was by the skin of his teeth that Moxley won. And then immediately, the other Page, who has been doing commentary, jumps in the ring and attacks Moxley and knocks him out with one big boot. So Moxley, who has been not only in the ring with everybody and not sold everybody's shit, suddenly it takes him 10 minutes to beat Lee Moriarty, and then the other Page knocks him out with a big boot. So there you go, a mid-card heel. And they just all left.
Let me ask you a question about this. Obviously, Moxley is one of the guys there who has a lot of input in what he does. And this is how he wants to see himself as a champion, how he wants to be on TV, defending the title every week. Whether it's Moxley or Hulk Hogan or anyone's world champion, what are your thoughts on this kind of build to a pay-per-view match, or just the way he's presented week by week, defending the title every single week against somebody?
You're traditionally the world champion. The last thing he has needed is wins on television, right? And in any promotion down through history, the world champion wrestled on television very sparingly. The title was usually never on the line, but I know now the financial dynamics have changed, so you can afford to have world title matches on free television. But he doesn't just need wins on TV. And it somewhat diminishes, although in Moxley's case, I mean, as we know, the people who like him, and the people who don't like him have figured out if you see one match, you're going to see everything. So I don't know whether these rules even apply, but I mean, it's not like, my God, Hulk Hogan, Steve Austin, Ric Flair, Jack Briscoe, any world champion in any era, and Jon Moxley. What's not right with this picture? So, but just, here's the thing. He's got a fan base, and some of the people like that weird personality he has. But as we know, underneath that personality is a complete blithering fucking idiot that loves deathmatch wrestling and can't teach the guys anything because he's got this fetish for garbage indie wrestlers. And, you know, he can't lead and he can't have any other kind of match except the kind of shit that he has. So you've got an attraction, but the more people see of him, I think the more it diminishes him, or, you know, he can't be channeled because he can't do what he's told to do by his boss, because that's why he apparently was so miserable in WWE. We now found out it wasn't that he was being held down. It's that they couldn't fucking beat this goofiness out of him. So he's a conundrum to me.